TNT is presented by State Farm. The Boston Celtics are the #1 team in the Eastern Conference. The 76ers are number 9 on the outside looking in. And back at
this time, the last 8 or 10 days, he's been able to go through shoot-arounds, get some practice time, Kevin.
Cut by Sarge, but you got to finish off layup. Can't be missing layups in this game.
Here's Al Horford from outside. Multiple All-Stars. Nights ago, a loss here to New Orleans by 3 in overtime. 116-1. What a play, and flying inside is Jason Tatum.
The taller and more physical team in the NBA.
Here comes Al Horford, draws the defense of Embiid, and banks it home. Nice shot by Horford. Top rebounding rookie in the NBA. Saric inside, and a good cut by Bayless for 2.
Got to cut hard in there. If you're open, you get rewarded with nice passing by your fellow teammates.
Brown working into some defense. Finds Baines, who grinds and puts a lead. And picked up by Baines once again. Joel Embiid. Pretty shot.
Nice move. Nice as a pump fake and up and under, but Joel Embiid's got it all. Great hands, great feel, and a high basketball IQ.
Saric will put it through. Anthony Davis a couple nights ago here by 3. Horford will dance with Simmons and fire away. Horford at 4.
Conference. I asked Coach Brett Brown why it should happen. He told me that the quality he's most attracted to is his fiercely competitive nature. We then told Coach Brown.
And it picked up by Saric. With Simmons inside Amir Johnson, who played last couple years here in Boston with a little 10-4 run right now. With Rozier sliding it out. Marcus Morris. Mismatch on McConnell and puts it down. Marcus Morris had 12
shot here, igniting the Celtics break.
I sure like what Rozier is providing as a backup, and he puts it in, flying off the wing. Up there, coming off the bench, Justin Anderson, Trevor Booker for the Philadelphia 76ers. Good look away, Booker inside, and he puts it up and through.
But even a step further, defensively, to switch out, and then he guarded Rozier that whole time into a very difficult pass out where Morris missed.
Our NBA TNT doubleheader. Here comes Daniel Tice. In and out, and B knocks it away. Rozier gobbles it up and in. Tice has the ball. Outside, Morris, free for 3.
2 3s and 4s, and we'll get on the offensive and defensive glass for you.
Boston gets their first 3 of the night on 6 tries, and inside Booker grind. Here's Al Horford, who has started 3 of 3, and then Brown, Tice. Got Covington off balance, and open 2-point shot is put.
Technically called a bad shot. It's not a bad shot if it goes in.
This is Justin Anderson, who played at the University of Virginia, putting up a 3, and he knocks it in.
It was assaulting a referee to try to get a timeout call because they did not put a block.
Wow. Nice play.
Yeah, it starts with, number 1, listening in the huddle. Yeah. You got to know what the play is coming out of a timeout or end of a quarter.
Over Rozier, this is Embiid, who knocks it in from outside by the veteran Trevor Booker. Fade away. Morris hustling in, gets the ball, works on Covington, wheels back inside.
Gets the noses over. Just locking up in London. Philadelphia had a 22-point lead and lost it.
Bayless with a nice turnover and a pickup.
Turnovers are just killing them. And, you know, with turnovers, you can't set your defense. Nice pass, boy. Wow. Nice little back screen there. And beautiful find.
Coming in 2 tonight. Smart, the shot clock is down to 5. Works on Johnson. Here is Simmons trying to handle Horford with 2 to 5. There's that covering up and switching.
No question. They're converging to the ball and making the Celtics make the extra pass. That's where a lot of these turnovers are coming.
In desperation shots, but sometimes they will drop. Aaron Davis and Steve Smith.
So that was a nice conversation we had during the break as Covington knocks down a 3. You know, everyone's talking about the player in this building. What do you think, Hall of Famer?
Yeah, I tell you what, they won a championship here. He was Defensive Player of the Year here. He wore number 5 to 21, was already
5 defensive team.
Justin Anderson picked off by Rozier, chased by Covington. He'll sail in. And just like that, the Celtics within.
Boston's made some fantastic passes to Philly, and Philly's made some really nice passes to Boston. But that's not what we're trying to do here out here, fellas.
Saric.
Nice drive by Sarge. And one of the few times you're going
to. In the third quarter, let's swing it over to Kristen Ledlow.
Kevin, I talked to Coach Brad Stevens at the half, and I mentioned those 15 turnovers and asked how he could...
2 points, and we came and walked them down. I know we don't have Kyrie, but we're at home, and I think we're just going to come out and show up and win. And you can't do this in this league.
One will go. If he keeps shooting, one will go, I promise you.
Simmons with a great spin move and a reverse inside for the Sixers.
Player in this game.
Born and raised in the Chicago area. He's out now. Anderson takes his place. Brown with a three, and he puts it in.
Found the open man, and yet Philly kept working that entire possession defensively, tried to contest that shot. And again, you talked about earlier, the extra pass quite as well as they did last year. Last year, they drove and kicked a little bit more, and you see Marcus Smart drive in there and get a layup.
That kind of caters to his strength in isolation and one-on-one basketball. Nice move once again by Embiid.
Bait by Philly, and you saw the two right there, Drain, and here's a pick. Deflected and picked up by Larkin, who sails the other way.
Rounds, more court time, so he can find better chemistry with his teammates.
How about that? He just found the open man after a double team came on him, and he...
Finding the far corner man open. No, I just think he's going to do more and more. I really do, Reggie. I just think he's a kind of a phenom. Really close. But I think they're going to open him up to try to, he draws that foul and one.
That's what we've seen on the last two possessions here for Philly.
They go at him again. Let's see if they play him any different. He goes to McConnell, and again he finds him, and again the same result. High 18 the other day against Toronto. Off the bench, as good a score as there is, and assist man, Brown, forcing the issue and putting it. Almost picked off. Out to Covington. He's free in a mid-ranger. With the rebound fought for by Booker, picked up by Embiid, who puts it in.
And it looked like he gave...
Kevin, even you, I mean, as much as you admire play by big men, when you watch him for a fall, Larkin takes it up and in. Makes this move in just such a short time in the league.
I'd like to see if he can develop that a little bit. He's got a beautiful touch, as you see right there, and he's rolling right now. Passing, a little double team starting to happen now.
Yep, they're trying to tighten things up. Here's McConnell, triple, close, Larkin, didn't matter.
And that's the double team and trying to force him into turnovers. And again, the only way you come back on this is you got to score off your defense.
Horford three.
Well, dribble penetration.
Yeah. Smart, they're switching on defense. Marcus Price to the Johnson.
Hey, starting to creep back here a little bit.
You're right, that's a very good point. Kyrie not here because of a shoulder issue. 7-0 run Boston. Charged to the rack.
Good answer.
Yep, sure was. And all kinds of stuff. And I looked down at like the third quarter. He'd have all this food down by his feet on the floor. Every once in a while, he'd reach down and pick up some food. It was a nice play inside and off. Like I said before, they're 8th in the NBA. They've improved that category. Without Kyrie Irving and here's Simmons, this is where he does most of his damage, as you can see. Nifty of the All-Star Reserves on that broadcast right here on TNT. That'll count. Put it in with a dive.
Talked about that this morning.
You do agree on this, right?
Yeah, well, we discussed it this morning, and I think that those are all worthy. Yeah.
Those two offensive fouls towards the end of that game on James Harden.
Brown in the corner. Tatum. Bullseye! What a shot!
Joel Embiid was just too much for the Celtics. Just overpowered him on the inside, made beautiful little turnaround jump shots, rebounded the ball well. I think he had a fantastic game.
In fact, you said this is kind of an old school feel of them playing through the post, which in the day's game, everything's a three-point. I know Shaq's in the studio probably liking this, that the old school feel, let's play through our post and get our offense that way.
Love seeing that, Reg. You don't see it nearly enough anymore.
Right.
76ers are now a game over 500 for the first time in 5 weeks. They've won 5 of 6. They go to 21-20. They have a better record on the road at 11-10 than they do at